Quick disclaimer, this is only for educational YouTube channels or those who want to build an income on YouTube without AdSense. Now here are 7 mistakes that will keep your channel from growing. Mistake number 1, not sticking with one avatar and one problem. Now a lot of people already struggle in the beginning to even find the niche that they want to cover, to find the person that they want to talk to, and to find the problem that they want to help them solve. But as soon as you've done that, as soon as you committed to a niche, it's incredibly important that you don't try to reach everyone again, that you don't try to broaden the perspective too much of who you're talking to. Because realistically, here is what's going to happen every single time. If every now and then you have a video that deviates from your actual target audience, then this will be confusing to the audience, it will be confusing to YouTube, and it will be much more difficult to grow your channel. My favorite example is helping freelance graphic designers find clients. Imagine this is your niche. So your audience is built up of freelance graphic designers. Now, if you now start talking about freelance video editing, this is not going to be a good idea for your YouTube channel. That even if it feels like it might be close enough to be interesting for your audience, just stick to your niche, stick to your avatar and make videos for them. That's how your audience knows they're in the right place. That's how YouTube gets a much quicker idea for the algorithm of who to serve your videos to. And you will just build a much more targeted audience that you can then later sell your program to. And this is exactly also why niching down or being very specific in your niche will actually counterintuitively help you grow your business faster. Your channel might actually be smaller, you might get less views, but you will make more money and you have more impact because you talk to the people that actually the content is for. Now here's the thing, if you're unsure whether your video fits your avatar and fits your problem, just ask inside the community. You know, sometimes we need outside feedback, and sometimes it's so easy for people from the outside to point out mistakes that we make that are totally obvious that we would also see in other people immediately, but we just don't see them because we have this tunnel vision for our own projects. That's why it's so helpful to have other people on the same journey and people who have been there before that just can give you a little bit of direction sometimes. So go join the community. The link is in the description. Mistake number 2, not trusting the process. The fact of the matter is, even though there's people who can monetize their channel in 7 days with just one video, which is what I did, I made a video about this right here, usually growth will take some time. YouTube is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's the long game. And any overnight success story that you read is not impossible. I'm not saying that any of it is wrong. It's not, those people are not liars necessarily, but overnight success is not the rule, it's the exception. And so having your expectations be in the right place really lowers the danger of quitting after 10 or 20 videos. Because just think about it, 10 videos is a lot of work. 20 videos is double that amount of work. And you might just need 50 for the YouTube algorithm to finally find the right audience for your channel. And then everything will seem like an overnight success because all of your videos probably get more views and suddenly you are in business. And this is why it's important that you trust the process. This is not about what happens to any single video in the first 10 days after it's uploaded. This is about how consistency compounds over 6 or 12 months. Mistake number 3, not caring enough for your clients or audience. Now, sometimes when we do YouTube videos, it's possible to fall into this mode where all you do is just try to strategize over which title, which thumbnail, what am I going to say, and how can I get most amount of views. But sometimes we forget that we're actually talking to real people. So sometimes it's helpful to just remember what are the problems that my viewers have and how can I help them actually solve their problems. Focus on the person behind the screen and try to serve them well. You can do that by occasionally doing videos, responding to comments, answering commonly asked questions, and actually just listening to your audience and put that knowledge or put those things that you learn while listening into your videos. You should treat your viewers just like you would treat your clients. Serve them. Give them value and you will get value in return. Mistake number 4, not having the next step ready. You see, imagine somebody comes to your channel. They like your videos, they really feel spoken to because you are laser focused on them, and then they want to go the next step. They want to see what else you have to offer. Then maybe they even want to work with you. And that's why you always need to have a clear next step. What is it that you want them to do? Do you maybe have an opt-in for your newsletter for them to become a lead? Do you have a free community? Do you have maybe even the first offer that you want them to buy? Maybe it's a low-ticket product to get them into your world. Maybe it's a link to the sales page of your high-ticket product. Whatever it might be, don't leave people hanging. Give them a chance to dive deeper and learn more about what you have to offer. Mistake number 5, selling something too quickly. One of the things that can happen, especially if you have an established business, is you try to sell something too early. You try to sell a course before you have built the trust. But the fact of the matter is people don't buy from strangers. They first need to learn who you are, they need to start trusting you, and they also need to know that you actually know what you're talking about. Just think about the simple order of things. First build an audience, then build trust with this audience over time, and then offer them a product. You should build demand first and then launch your offer. This is what I would do. Mistake number 6, underestimating the effort needed. One thing is for sure, YouTube is not easy money. You need to learn titles, thumbnails, editing, scripting. It's like building a business in some sense. You have a lot of effort that you need to put in upfront, and the rewards, if you do it right, will come quite a bit later. Now, this channel is about how to grow your business with YouTube. So obviously I believe and I know that this works and that there's a good process to get there. But with all the advice out there where people talk about overnight things, where people talk about do this and this in 1 week and make $10,000 in 1 month and this kind of thing, it's helpful to sometimes have a little bit of a grounder and be like, hey, this is actually a lot of work. Even if you get quick results and earn a lot of money, it is a lot of work. However, mistake number 7 is overestimating the effort needed. You see, on the flip side, there's also a common problem, which is that people completely overestimate what needs to be done to be successful. You don't need to be in this for 3 years and then maybe hope to have a little bit of success. Now, I'm going to be honest, you do need to put in a lot of effort. It will take some time, but if you just follow a proven path, like the one that I share in the community, which is linked down below and in the first comment, then you are on a path that has worked before for other people. So it's not even too much of a guessing game. You just need to do the work, stick with it, and you have a good chance of it working. So now that you know the 7 mistakes holding your channel growth back, watch this video next where I show you 5 lesser known sources for amazing video ideas that you don't want to miss.